Welcome back to DAGryffyn Hobby. My name's Dave. This past weekend was the Greenberg train show in Edison, New Jersey, and I came home with some goodies I need to show you. The train show was amazing. I actually was not there very long because I found this and then realized I needed to get out. I had gone in later than normal, probably around 12:30, because I was out late the night before and I just couldn't get there any earlier. Once I got in, I was heading straight back to the layouts to film some of the layouts. I've already released that video. It was shorter than I would have liked, but hey, that's what I got, you know? So I did some filming, hung out with some friends, and after I'd been there for a while, I figured I really needed to walk around and just see what was there. I really wanted to just go home with a $20 boxcar, maybe 25. You know, I was okay with that. That's all I was really looking to do. I, like a lot of people, don't have any more storage at the moment, so everything is just kind of getting piled on top of other things. And that's not the way I like to store my stuff, so I really need to figure something out before buying more stuff. But of course I'll just keep buying. But anyway, I really was just looking to spend a little bit of money, and I was walking around. I was towards the Train Doctor booth, and something caught my eye. I really didn't have a choice. I had to stop and look at it. There was, I'd say, a 50-50 chance that it would be the version I was looking for, because I usually see one or the other, and this time it just happened to be the version that I wanted, and it was a price that fits well within my normal budgetary constraints. Not $20, but it was a price I was willing to pay, and it was the best price I've seen for this set since I started looking for it. The Train Doctor is always there, and next to him is Howard, who I've always stopped to talk to, and he's usually got good stuff at a good price. The box for the set is long gone, but that's okay because it's never going back in the box as far as I'm concerned. This is a set I've had my eyes on for so long. I just think it's such an iconic and exciting looking train set. Recently I was admiring one of these sets that belonged to Greg from O-Gauge Greg, and I rekindled the need for it. And this set's in amazing condition, and it runs really well. I couldn't wait to get home. I had to run it last night at Art's house. I'm just really happy with the way it looks and the way it runs. So what is it? It would be the Pennsylvania Aero Train. Just totally iconic and totally different than anything else on my layout. There are multiple versions of this set, PS3, PS2, I don't know if there's specifically a PS1, but this is a Loco Sounds version, so it's conventional, but it has speed control, which I just think is really cool. So there's no command control or anything like that. It is conventional. If the board ever goes, I'll just upgrade the set to something else. PS3, ERR, doesn't really matter. But it works now, and that's the important part. Not only does it have speed control, but it's got some decent sounds to it, and it's got 2 motors, so this thing pulls really well. I believe the prototypical set had 10 cars. Unfortunately, I don't have 10 cars. Maybe someday I will, but I do have the full set plus an add-on car, and that's just fantastic. I'd like to say that I'm not going to be tempted to look for more cars so that I can have 10 cars, but who knows? I mean, most of the stuff turns out being so expensive most of the time that if I never end up getting more cars for this, it's going to be fine. The cars are just so cool, and one of the reasons I like them is that the train was built using bus bodies, and my grandfather drove a bus for 35 years, so it just adds to another level of interest for me for this set. And it's just, I don't know, I like the silver and orange too. It just does something for me. Like, I've always really liked the post-war Western Pacific engines, which maybe someday I'll get, but the silver and orange just, I don't know, I just really like it. I'm going to get this all out of the box and get it on the track, and we're going to check it out. This is the Pennsylvania Aero Train diesel engine set with Loco Sound, 30-2210-0. and it retailed for $299.95 back in March of 2001. This must not have seen much action. Maybe it was displayed, I don't know. It's super clean and it looks mostly new, other than the diaphragms between the cars are starting to deform, but that's really not going to bother me. The cars are nicely lit. I think it would be really nice to put people in there. If you've seen the aerotrain that O-Gauge Greg has, he did a lot of work on the interior of these cars, put a lot of people in there, and did a fantastic job. I probably will not put that much effort into it, honestly. Open them up, put in some inexpensive figures just so it looks like there are people in there. I don't know if I would relight the cars or leave them as is. Probably would depend how energetic I felt when I got around to the project. But for now, I'm going to run this thing and just enjoy the heck out of it because I think it's gorgeous and I'm just so psyched to have it. I got this set that would be the engine, the 3 cars, and the add-on car for $200. And that just makes it even better. I mean, finding a set you like is one thing, but finding it for a fantastic price, that just sweetens the deal for me. It just makes me enjoy the set that much more. I'm going to run it now, and I hope you enjoy watching it run around the layout as much as I do, because it's just putting the biggest smile on my face right now, I got to tell you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on DAGryffyn Hobby.